Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. All right, let's talk about the Steelers win over the Bears 29-27. I'm just here to say that I am extremely I'm disappointed in the Steelers because that game should have never came that close. And I love my Steelers, hardcore, man. But I'm so sick of the Steelers letting teams come back and get this close after being up by 2 touchdowns, 20-6. And it just has to end. The Steelers have to start. This is why I love Bill Belichick. He never wants to stop scoring even when he's winning. That is what I love about Bill Belichick. Besides all the cheating, I love that he never wants to stop putting points on the scoreboard. I am so sick of the Steelers, man, getting a lead and then getting too comfortable and letting dudes come back and have to play these close games. This is why we ain't been able to win a Super Bowl in over a decade now. Okay? That has got to stop with these close games with the Steelers. All right? And I think 3 or 4 seasons ago, we were 7-2-1. We was up all 3 of those games against the Broncos, Raiders, and the Chargers was the last team, I believe. We were up in all 3 of those games, and all 3 of them teams came back and beat us and made us 7-5-1. We should have been 10-2-1 in that season. And I believe end up even missing the playoffs because of those 3 bad losses. This got to stop as far as the Steelers having the lead and letting teams come back and make it look like a close game. Not even make it look like, have it be a close game, okay? And second, I'm disappointed in all the football fans, and I'm disappointed in announcers too. I'm disappointed in all the football fans because I'm reading the comments and people's talking about that the Steelers got help this game. Steelers, you could see this game was rigged. Why? I really need y'all to go back in history and watch Steelers games because y'all obviously have not watched too many Steelers games that close. Every time the Steelers are getting a bunch of penalties called against them, it's always, this team has to be more disciplined. This team isn't playing what they practice. They're not following the rules. Every time the Steelers are getting a bunch of penalties called against them. The one time the referees are actually calling out everything the other team does, it's now that the Steelers game is fixed. And the referees, there's some shady stuff going on in the Steelers game. Stop it. Okay, refs miss stuff on both teams of both sides of the football. Now, I will say this. There were 2 late hits on Justin Fields that should have been penalties, probably first downs. And there also, the last one that was questionable was that pass interference on, I believe number 33 of the Bears. Him and Deontay Johnson, I think, were just hitting each other's hands the whole time, and that shouldn't have been pass interference. Excuse me. But other than that, the rest was calling good plays all game. And this is the reason that I'm disappointed. Because everybody tried to act like they don't know